Hello everyone, it's Tedious here, back with another Fortnite storyline video. Now today's video should clear up a whole lot, and I'm glad to say it, we have some lore. It's not exactly coming straight from in-game, it's coming from some theories going around online about how the flip side was actually created. Some say it created two islands to protect itself, some say it was always just a backup island. I mean, there's a few theories floating around, so I'm going to be covering the ones that I think are the most logical. I'm going to be saying my theory as the main part of this video. Now, just letting you know, the theories that I think are logical is the one that I saw by T5G, which is both of the sides are made to protect the 0 point from all angles. We will be mentioning that later in the video as well, but today's video is just explaining, you know, overall what sort of happened to lead up to this. Now, first of all, if you do enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I mean, please drop a sub if you can. That would be really nice. If you don't have an account, I completely get that. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the scene for this video is in the bubble. The blue bubble, the blue space area thingy, our reality zero. And the reason I say this is because obviously it's in Fortnite, but this is about the main sort of, this is from a perspective of, you know, the entire of our reality, not just the island or whatever. So yeah, this also takes place during late chapter 1, this whole thing that I'm talking about. Okay, let's get into it. Before the chapter 1 end event happened, the 0 point did its best to reconfigure a new island by spreading its energy and DNA from the island all across the reality. We know that because it spread all of its DNA to our Chapter 1 island by bringing reality touches to current POIs, you know, the starry suburbs, the no building tilted towers, you know, that kind of thing. It brought different, you know, changes and reality waves to our, you know, our island by spreading its DNA and its sort of, I don't know, particles and genetics of the island out to everything to bring up different rifts in time and just practically break everything. Anyways, we know it did this for the other side of reality too, so Chapter 2 received many old and new things, which is why all of the maps have similarities. Remember, Donald Mustard said Chapter 1 formed into Chapter 2, and we know that Chapter 2 is on the flip side of Chapter 1, because the Chapter 3 map is the same, and the Chapter 3 map was the, you know, on the flip side of Chapter 2, so that basically explains how all of the different maps, you know, they have the same sort of, they have similar POIs and similar layout and similar structuring, and they all have a loop. Now that's because they all have the same genetic makeup kind of thing, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Now let's get into how the islands actually became to be flipped. We know how the, you know, how all of the islands are actually, you know, very similar to each other, and that whole Chapter 3 map is actually Chapter 1 map with all of those teasers with the mecha arm. You know, you got Greasy Grove in the same spot, the volcano, all of that. You know, that just proves that the maps are pretty much the same islands, just reconfigured. But why are they kind of stacked on the other side of each other like a coin, two sides of a coin? Why are they like that? Let's find out. The bridge, or the Imagined Order's sort of headquarters thing that protects the 0 point, caused the two parallel islands. Now you might be like, wait, how? Well, I'll explain. At the end of Season 9, Singularity or Paradigm or the Mecha Team Leader grabbed the 0 point out from the vault to, you know, use energy to fight off the Caddis monster. Anyways, this showed that there was no protection for that, and there was no bridge at that time. So, late Season 9, the bridge didn't exist, and it had never existed before. In the Season X tapes, however, the Visitor actually mentions the bridge, saying, we will lose the bridge forever, we won't be able to go to it if the islands are destroyed because, you know, everyone will be gone from the reality and we won't be in the reality of the bridge. So, yes, that means that, you know, the area of the bridge was finished being built near the end of Season X. So it was probably built throughout Season X by the Imagined Order. Now, as we mentioned earlier, the 0 point had sent its energy across reality after Season 9's finale, because throughout Season 10, its DNA spread across the thing from all different parts of time, trying to, you know, build up a new genetic makeup of an island, which actually, you know, destroyed the island, but that's not the point. The sort of energy was on the island, and it was also on the other side of the reality, so all the DNA was out from the 0 point. Now, since the bridge was built as a dividing line down the middle, it actually split the DNA into two sides of reality 0, you know, separating all the locations and all the, you know, all the things from the islands into two parallel sort of areas. Now, this is how, you know, all of the worlds are similar, and there are two of them, But why are they positioned like they are? Well, here comes in T5G's theory, so credit to him for this. The 0 point positioned these worlds directly stacked together with the bridge, protecting it from all angles. It's a pretty smart play by the 0 point. I never knew a sphere had a thought process, but who cares? This is Fortnite, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm Tedious, thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.